Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today I want to chat a little bit about some songs that you might like to try that will work really well for lesson 5. And as I kind of mentioned already, there's a lot of times when you want to work on your C chord, the G chord is also involved. Now we're going to be dealing with G chord in the very next lesson, so any of those songs, just hold off that little bit. There's loads and loads of great songs that you can play with the chords that you've got. Of course, using ones that are involving the C chord is a good idea, but it's okay to play some other songs as well. You're not completely restricted to those. There will be a list of my recommended songs down below on the website. I'm not mentioning them all in this video because I'm going to be able to add to that list as I go with suggestions from you. If you've got some suggestions of great songs using all of the chords so far and no other chords, then do let me know in the comments. Always appreciate it. The ones that I chose for my practice this week were Eleanor, Rigby, which is pretty much just C and E minor chords. Okay, it's a fantastic, beautiful song. There's a couple of quirky things where the chords change where you might not anticipate them, like in the middle of a bar. It's worth learning those sort of things. It's slightly tricky, but only slightly tricky. You can apply lots of different strumming patterns, and it's the Beatles. I mean, there are young people around that don't know who the Beatles are. We can't let that happen. If you're a young person, you don't know who the Beatles are, go and look them up. They're like amazing. So Eleanor, Rigby was the first choice I had. Then we got Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Again, I mean, it's kind of a disco song, right? And we're doing a simplified strummy version of it. But it's the same chord sequence throughout the whole song. So it's really good for working on. You've got the A minor to the C chord, a jump to the E minor and a D chord as well, which is, D chord is often a struggle of a chord as well, at least it was for me. So incorporating it into that particular chord sequence, it's actually a really common chord sequence as well that you can use for other songs. So definitely worth checking out Get Lucky. And then there was one other song that I included, which I guess it depends on if you're a fan of the band. I love Pearl Jam. They're one of my favorite bands, particularly from my teenage years. A lot of fond memories associated with it. It's using it uses the C chord, but it doesn't use a G chord. It uses a lot of the other chords that we've done on the course so far. So either pick one of those songs and use it for your practice and just really focus on that, or do a different one every day. It really is up to you. There are plenty more song choices that you could have as well. Like I said, they'll be listed below. So hopefully you'll really enjoy your song practice this week.